Metro 101. Good times, right? Freshmen, right? They're really energetic. This
Super energetic,
this
I
is
know.
a lot of well, it's late. You know, they're ready to go eat. They got plans. It's a Thursday. So yeah, I wanted to come in and talk to you guys. I was once in your shoes. A little background on me. I am from the Minneapolis area, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I am 27, so I'm not that far off on your guys' age. I was a professional athlete in Spain for 3 years, and I currently own my own business called Boomerang Marketing LLC, where I went to school for business marketing, and I opened up my own business. And on top of that, I'm here to talk to you guys because I'm also a motivational speaker and a public speaker. So I have a few topics that I want to talk to you guys about today. If you have a notebook, pull it out. You're going to take some notes as well. A lot of times, you guys come to school to learn, right? You learn how to build yourself up in the school setting. But how much time do you take outside of school to better yourself for yourself? Like right now, you go get snacks, you buy food, you blow money on a lot of things that aren't important. Video games, clothes. Me, it was Jordans and Nikes. I had to have all the sneakers. But at the end of the day, those things tarnish, right? But knowledge is power. Once you have knowledge, once you have wisdom, that never leaves you. That stays with you for the rest of your life. Okay? That's very, very, very important. If you want to be successful, those are the keys. Is that you cannot, or you have to continue to always teach yourself to learn. You know, you always got to be willing to learn. A lot of times people graduate, 4-year degree, they got a bachelor's, they got a master's. As soon as they get that degree, they stop learning. They stop reading. They stop educating themselves. So that, you know, that knowledge that they learned, you know, when they got their master's or their bachelor's, or they got their 2 different degrees, you know, 3 years ago, it starts to wither away. Just like if you remember when we were in, you know, elementary school, 5th grade, 6th grade, you learn all the math, the algebra, and all the different things. You go in that summer and you don't remember nothing going into the next year as a 7th grader or what have you. You wouldn't remember what was going on. So you always have to, iron sharpens iron. So you have to make sure that you put yourself in a position to be successful. Now, what is success? Anybody? Tell me what the definition of what success is. Okay. Tell me what you think. I'm going to point you out. I'm going to call you out on this. What do you think the definition of what success is?
Money.
Money.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I would say happiness in what you do on a daily basis.
Okay, so you hit the 2 points on the head already. Everyone thinks money. Money, money, money. Money is the motive. I'm in school. I'm going, like, as soon as you tell somebody what their degree is, I'm going to go be a doctor because of money. You know what I mean? Or they say I'm going to be a lawyer because of money. But it's not until you get a lot of money that you realize that money means nothing. You hit it on the head. Happiness. Success is all about one's happiness. Now, to you, happiness might be have 5 dogs, 4 cats, a bunny, and live in a really, really small studio apartment and you guys are sleeping in the same bed. That might be your thing. But to another person, it could be something different. So it's all in retrospect to the person. But besides just happiness, to be successful, you have to have purpose. Okay? Purpose is what drives us to do what we do. Okay? Because at the end of the day, for me, I've made thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands of dollars, and I've blown thousands of dollars. I've gone out, go to the club, hang out with some friends, thought that was going to buy me some happiness. For those that don't go to a club and you buy a bottle and you got a little booth, they overcharge you everything times 10. But you go in there and you think you'll have a good time. You might find the love of your life, or you got all these people around you that care about you. At the end of the day, you lose 3-4 grand in a night, 5-6 grand, and you come out with nothing. You don't come out with anything, except that your pockets got a big hole in them, you know? So purpose is everything. I'm going to go around quick. This is going to be the premise on the next, thing that's very, very big to talk about. I want to know what each individual, what is your guys' degree? What do you want to school for?
I'm undecided currently, but I'm thinking maybe psychology.
Okay.
Computer science.
All right.
Bio.
Bio?
Computer science.
Okay. You don't know yet? Undecided?
Accounting.
Accounting. Okay.
Maybe nursing.
Maybe nursing.
Undecided.
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 Okay. Undecided is not bad. Okay. Show me your friends. Show me the environment that you surround yourself with, and I'll show you your future. So you're in a good position here to be successful and to find your happiness and to find your purpose, being around other people who are trying to do the same thing. Okay? A lot of times, if you hang out with people who are only worried about playing video games, doing drugs, hanging out, staying on the YouTube, staying on the computer, gossiping, talking about the Kardashians or whatever's going on, what are they doing to better your life? What are they doing to make you more successful? Iron sharpens iron. When I was growing up, all my friends, drug dealers, bad individuals, gangbangers, that didn't really do anything for me. Okay? I've been around a lot of drugs and a lot of different things my whole entire life, but I've never indulged at all. Because it came to a point where I was in school, and all my friends were gangbangers, so they were fighting this other gang at the time, and we ended up all going to get suspended for all fighting, this other group just because they had on a different color. And at that point, I was 16 years old, and I sat there and I thought to myself, I said, I just got suspended for 15 days for somebody wearing a color and a person I don't even know. I don't even know them. You know what I mean? So it's like you surround yourself around successful people and people who have money and people who have success and happiness. There's no choice but for that to rub off on you. You surround yourself with negativity and drugs and bad people who do negative things. You have no choice but them negative things to fall off on you too. So you have to make sure that you understand that even if you're undecided for school, there's nothing wrong with that. But you still have to put forth effort to find what it is. For instance, there's people all day long that say, oh, I'm undecided, I don't know what I'm going to go to school for. But you don't try anything new. So if you stay inside your comfort zone, how would you ever know what you're really built for if you've never tried anything new? So you have to step outside your box, right? So we know what people's degrees and what they want to go to school for. Now I'm going to go around and I want to know what is your goal and what type of career do you want? What is the job that you want? Where do you see yourself 5, 7 years from now? So I'm going to go around again. I'll give you a little pause second so you can think. And I want everyone to tell me, what is your dream job? What is your goal that you have set? Okay?
I was thinking maybe like a therapist, just because then you get to help people work through their problems.
Okay. So say it again and take out the thinks and take out the me not believing in you. I need to believe in you too. So tell me again, what is your career goal? What do you want to do?
I'm going to be a therapist and help people who need it.
Good. Okay.
Chief technologist.
Okay, good. Mr. Accountant, so you want to be an accountant?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's the easiest one. What? Say it again. Designer? Oh, so you can do fashion for me? You can dress me up? Yeah? Okay. Doctor. Say it again. I got to hear it again. I got to believe you.
Doctor.
Okay, because if you're not loud enough, I can't have you operate on me if I don't feel the confidence. There we go. You know they are, but they're good with their hands, right? Good.
U.S. Navy.
U.S. Navy, okay?
OBGYN.
Good, okay.
I don't have any yet.
Okay, so right now, here's even better. So let's say we don't know what our careers are. We don't know where we want to be. The best thing to have for your career is to do what you love, right? So all these people talk about money, and they talk about what these degrees are, right? But there's people I know who are lawyers and doctors who hate their job. They make all this money, but they hate what they do for a living. You will be more successful and more happy and more prosperous being a veterinarian or being anything that you ever chose to be. And if you just want to be a seamstress and just seam people's and hem people's clothes all day, if that's what your passion is and what your love is, do that and then make that your career. Every day, what I do, I'm a business marketer. I market small businesses, big businesses. I create websites. I do SEO, search engine optimization. I do a lot of different things, but that's my thing. Like I wake up excited to go work for my clients. You know, that's the love of what I do back to what I, for life. So it's not work that I do. I'm just living. That's what you want in your life. So if you don't know right now, tell me again. Tell me 3 things that you love to do. 3. Take your time.
Shopping.
Okay.
Go to work.
Well, what is your job?
I work at 2 places.
Okay, what are they?
Hollister and Menards.
Okay. Completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different. Okay, and what's the 3rd thing? Give me another thing.
I just come to school. That's all I did.
And that's what you love to do.
Yes.
Okay. So, out of those 3 things, fashion, management, business, there's always a lot of things that you can do. But you just have to now apply yourself. Okay? Mr. Undecided in the back, where do you see yourself? What do you want?
Nursing.
Nursing? Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. My mom's a nurse, RN, Children's Hospital in Minneapolis. Great place. Great money, great people. So there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You know, the biggest thing for me growing up, you know, I wanted to be a professional basketball player. I never told nobody. I always worked hard, stayed in the gym, worked really, really hard, and everyone else was out partying, women, drugs, everything else, but I was in the gym. But I never told anyone that I wanted to be a professional basketball player. So, until you tell people what you want to be and who you are, you can't make it come true. Because you have to, at least the first thing you got to do is you got to make yourself believe who you are, and then now you have to speak it into existence. Okay, that's very, very important. Speak into existence of where and who you are and where you want to be. Because what that does, once you speak it into existence and you tell your parents, you tell your family, you tell your friends, you tell people that you don't know, now you have accountability, responsibility. You have no choice but to now hold yourself to a standard. A lot of times people will be really quiet about what they do or what they don't do. And I get the quote, and people say all the time, you know, don't always let the left hand know what the right hand's doing type of deal. You know, sometimes you want to keep things quiet. But I'm not that way. There's a difference between being cocky and confident. And I say this all the time. No one else in the world should ever be more confident than you are in yourself. I'll say it again. No one else in this world should be more confident in you than you are in yourself. There are guys, and I always refer back to basketball because that's what I know. But just like in school, period. But there was a guy, he sucked. Horrible basketball player. But he thought he was Jordan. He thought he was the best player ever. And just with that confidence alone, he would hit shots that no one would agree with. It'd be the type of moment when the coach is on the side like, what are you doing? Good job, good job. One of them moments, you know? So confidence is something that is not a scientific thing that you can put around that just gives you exactly as like make you successful or not. But it goes into the same thing with if you stay positive, you get positive results. If you think negative of yourself, who's ever gotten success of just thinking completely negative of himself? No one. So you have to make sure that you speak into existence who and what you are. Okay? You guys are freshmen in college, right? This class is meant to help you become successful students at Metropolitan State. But there's a life outside of college. When you get done with your 4 years, 6 years, depending on what you go to school for, 8 years, depending on what you go to school for, that's a whole nother life. There's no more structure. Because right now you still got somebody kind of holding your hand. Now, no one's telling you to get here to class. I've seen like 6 of you guys here early. Either you had nothing else to do, or it was like right after another class. That was very surprising. When I was in school, I'd be the one here like 6 o'clock, like 5:59. So that was impressive. But the entire point is that you have to make sure that you put yourself in position to be successful. And again, everyone's success is different. And you need to make sure that you're holding yourself accountable and that you're giving yourself standards. Can someone give me the definition of character? I'm just going to pick somebody out, but if not, somebody can raise their hand if they know the definition of character. Mr. Doctor, what's the definition of character? What do you think character is?
Seems like a pretty soft concept, but I guess the personal mechanisms that make you as a person.
Personal mechanisms that make you as a person. You said it right. That is it. To simplify that, if no one is in this room, and I got a test right here, and I got the answer sheet right here. No one else is in this room but me. Do you have the good character to not cheat? If I'm running killers, if you don't know what a killer is, it's on the basketball court. When you got these lines that you got to hit, you got to run, touch a line, go back the other way. Right? If the coach is over here and he has his back turned, half my team, if the line's right here, they wouldn't touch it. They'd be right here. Oh, he's not looking. I'm going to go this way. Bad character. Right? You got to stand for something or fall for everything. Okay? Stand for something or fall for everything. That's standards in women and men. There's standards in what you will take as a friendship. There is standards that you take for a career. and there's standards that you take for being a human being. Okay? A lot of times in my life, at this point, you know, where I'm at right now, don't ever get it twisted. Everyone goes through trials and tribulations, even right now. After you get up one hill, and you think you made it to the mountaintop, and it's a happily ever after like a Disney movie, it's not true. It goes right back down, and you got a whole nother one. Okay? So your highs can't get too high, and your lows can't get too low, because there's always going to be a time when there's going to be success and failure. But failure does not mean it's over. No one has been successful on the first try of anything. Failure is what makes us successful. Failure is what gets us to the next level. If you got all A's, if money just came to you naturally, if everything just came to you, you would not understand the concept of what you have. It's not about being success, like the success on its own. People from the outside in, they see a celebrity with money, but it's the journey to get there. It's the obstacles that you have to overcome to be successful that means the most. So being a freshman right now, absorb everything, absorb the positive. Even if you got a C or a D on a grade, do not let that hold you against you. You need to learn from your mistakes. To learn from them is when you will be successful in the classroom and anything in life. But you can't take a negative experience and be like, you know what, I'm not going to succeed, I'm not going to be this, I'm not going to be that. You have to take that energy to motivate yourself to move on. But it goes again on who you surround yourself with, because there's times I don't have the motivation. Even as a motivational speaker and a public speaker, there's times when I wake up and I just want to sit in bed all day. But if you surround yourself with other positive people like you, then you got something to fight with. You got someone to help you through that. You know, if all your friends have Lamborghinis and Ferraris, and they're all got a lot of nice things, and you wake up and you're like, man, all my friends have this, that should motivate you to get that. But then again, it's a double entendre. It's a little different. I had a friend. He builds houses. He's a construction. He has his own construction business. Builds houses. Has a big old basketball court in his basement. Bentley, Maserati. One day we went to the car dealership. He said, "Can you just drive my Maserati? Because I got to pick up the Bentley and I can't drive both at the same time." And he really thought this was like a huge problem. So I'm like, okay, I'll drive. So we go. And we come back, and we're friends. But I told him, I said, I don't want to be your friend because you have these things. I want to be your friend because I want you to teach me how to get them for myself. Okay? That's really important. There's a lot of people out here that will use you for what you have, as in materialistic, but they'll only use you, to learn. Okay? You can teach me how to have fish or to buy fish. But if someone taught you how to fish yourself and get your own fish, then you don't need that person. You understand? That's really important information. Okay? So even if you want to be a designer, if you want to be an accountant, you need to go find you some accountant friends. You got to find some people that are already successful in your field. If you don't do that, how are you going to know? Like, for instance, I was thinking about being a pharmacist. I was all tied in. I'm like, I'm going to be a pharmacist. I'm going to be a legal drug dealer. I'm going to be do it the right way. I'm going to be a pharmacist. They make a lot of money. So I decided to be a pharmacy tech at Walgreens. Worst decision of my life. Now, I don't know if anybody else ever thought about going to be a pharmacist, but going into it, I got to work hand in hand in the field that I wanted to do, what I wanted to be. And when I worked hand in hand with that person, I saw it really wasn't what I wanted to do. This person the pharmacist never took a break. They ate little protein drinks and had an apple, and they worked for 9 hours on their feet, and they dealt with customer service more than they dealt with pills. They had to deal with people coming in saying, why aren't my pills ready? Why aren't they ready? And continue to say the same thing over and over again. It wasn't for me. But my point is, until you surround yourself around people who are in the field that you want to do something in, you'll never know. Because right now, you guys are still young and, trying to figure yourself out. But if you've never hung out with a doctor, or if you've never hung out with anyone that was close into the field and what you want to do, I suggest you do that now. There's a lot of people that get 4-year degrees and they've never done an internship and then expect to get a job. I promise you now, if you want to write that down, make sure you get an internship in the field that you want to study. Now, in the summer times of what you're doing now, it is very important for you to look into your field. Okay? again, why I came here, and I was very excited that Ashley told me to come in here to talk to you guys, is, what I stand for, my group, my entire company, my second company is Motivational Mark. And it's not just because my name is Mark, but it's the motivational marks that we leave on this earth. Like right now, I came here to talk to you guys to spark something in you that maybe you didn't see that you had. Or to understand that you need to organize your life into a good position to be successful. For instance, how many people here, of a raise of hands, write down daily goals? One. Weekly goals. Monthly goals. Year goals. Okay. Every day, I have all those. Daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, yearly goals. It's like basically what you're saying is that you got this car of success, this nice car, but you're driving blindfolded. You're driving on E when you got your whole blindfold on, you can't see where you're going. I have a notebook, old school style. I write what I'm going to do for today or what my goals are for this day, and I put a box next to it. And my favorite thing to do on that day is to check off those boxes every day. Sounds real tedious, seems like real old school again because we got computers. I never could take notes on a computer, by the way. That really always threw me off. But my point is that when you set those goals, again, you hold yourself accountable. But scientifically proven, you write down 4 goals, you get at least 3 of them done. That's a successful day. Instead of waking up and you're doing whatever, you're just going with the flow and you don't get nothing accomplished, and you find yourself on Instagram just with a strong thumb just scrolling for days, and you get nothing accomplished. It's very important to write down your goals. Again, when you do it on a daily basis, and then you see your week, and you see your months, and then you see your year, then you will reach exactly where you want to be. Procrastination is real. Every single day. Every day I procrastinate about something, and I try to limit it as much as possible. I procrastinate for putting gas in the car, especially when it's cold. Instead of sitting out there for $20, I'll put in $5 and just hurry up, get back in the car. It's cold. But we have to make sure that we have mental toughness, right? So every day, there's the things that I need you guys to take from me. I really hate that this clock doesn't work, by the way. Set goals. Okay? Set goals. Another one. Hold yourself accountable. Just ties in with the goals. Hold yourself to standards. What you will accept in your life, what you will not accept in your life. That's from friends, family, relationships, career. Next part, purpose. Why are you here? Why are you in school? Why are you going towards that degree? Why? Who is it for? Family? For the ones that you love? To help them to get out of an economic situation? Or maybe you're well off and you want to do this for yourself because you've always been having everything handed to you? What is your purpose? Is it to help others? Is it to serve others? For me, when I do my business for marketing, I'm not in there to make money. Do I make money? Yes, but that's not my purpose. That's not why I do it. I do it because I see people on an everyday basis that have great morals and values, that have a business, that have something worth having that no one knows about. My job is to bring to light exactly what they give to the people so that the rest of the community can see that, so they can build a relationship between them to serve the people. I'm in the business of serving. And every single job that we talked about is in the business of serving. From therapist to, you said, what was it, chief what?
Technologist.
Chief technologist. Without you, a lot of things couldn't get done on the computer side. Ms. Ashley here wouldn't be able to handle any of this stuff if she have somebody in IT to help. Every single, and designer, please, there's some people that doesn't have clothes. I promise you, I see people wearing the wrong colors. You already know. It's wintertime, you can't wear white. People do it. We got a problem. But at the same time, everybody is in the service of serving others. So the more you think about helping others and what it does to other people, that feeling of being there for someone that needed you, there's no better feeling in this world. No better feeling. So use that. Use that as motivation. Okay? Do not be afraid to fail. Especially in the business world, I'll hear 100 no's for someone, for a client, or for whatever I'm doing. I'll hear 100 or 1,000 no's. All you need is one yes. When I was getting recruited for basketball, no one believed that I was going to make it D1. No one's going to believe that I was going to go play pro. But I did. I believed in myself. So I used to write, this is before YouTube was extra great. So I had my CDs of my basketball games. So I have my CDs and I would just pass them out to all the colleges. I would write up a mass email and I would just change the college name and the college coach. Dear Coach John, University at St. John, same thing. I would literally change that out and I would just send it off. There's 272 Division I schools. There's 250. Now these numbers could have changed since I last checked. There's about over 250 D1, D2, D3 schools. Plenty of opportunity. In the NCAA, NAIA, plenty of different leagues. So all I did was kept on sending them out over and over and over. And I got so many no's, no thanks. I didn't even get responses to a lot of them. But I got a yes. And when I got that one yes, when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. I'll say that again. When you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So when it's your time to shine and you've already prepared your entire life, or every being of you is wanting to be successful, to be a doctor, to be a therapist, and you've done all the criteria and you've done everything that you could in your own possible hands, and that opportunity comes up, say no more, say less, I'm ready. But if you're over here BSing, if you're not coming to school on time, if you're not really taking your own life serious about what your career, what your life is going to be, do not expect to have success without you putting in the work. You give me 75%, you're only going to get 75% back. You're not going to get that 100% job that you wanted. You're not going to get it. Things just don't fall out the sky for you. You have to earn them every single day. Earn your keep, earn your life, earn your respect. Because out here, just because I'm up here, you guys don't have to give me no respect. You guys don't know me. But you have to it takes respect to get respect, right? But at the same time, you got to take it. You got to earn it. But at the same time, listen, literally, if I don't know, Mr. Doctor here, what's your name? Robert. So I don't know Robert. Robert, what's my name? Exactly. Mark. Yeah. So, Robert, Mark, we don't know each other, right? By the way, when you first meet somebody, you should say their name about 3 or 4 times in the first couple sentences. You won't forget it, okay? So Robert right here is trying to be a doctor, and Robert has a red bag, and Robert has a nice leather jacket, so now I won't forget his name because his name is Robert, okay? Don't forget that. Communication with people is huge. In every single line of work, a little bit of IT is a little bit different. You guys talk more to computers than you do with people. But become a people person. Talk to people. Understand people. We have introverts, extroverts. We have all different types of people out here. Or think about what type of person you are. Are you quiet? Yeah, that's you. Are you quiet? Are you loud? Are you conservative? What type of person are you? Then the next step is, how do you change that? No one else knows your flaws better than yourself. No one. You know your deepest and darkest secrets, the skeletons in your closets, the things that your mom and dad don't know, your friends don't know. You know everything about yourself. You got to lay your head down at night. No one else but you. So that means if you know your flaws, you know how to change them. You know how to teach yourself and to take those flaws and turn them into positive. You know how to work on that left hand because you're so strong with your right. You know how to work with the left now because you put in the work. Every day, find some type of way to make it into a productive, positive day. Write those goals down. So, at this point, I'm almost done with my conclusion with everything. I feel like I need to go buy a clock and bring it. Well, that would be horrible, because if you're taking this class and you don't know what time it is, well, obviously everybody has their phone. Does anybody get good service down here? Because I didn't. No?
Yeah, I get service.
I bet you do, IT man. All right, so, again, regardless of every walk of life where you guys come from, 2 parents at home, 1 parent at home, money, no money, there's no excuse to be successful. No excuse. There's no excuse to find happiness. Because regardless of whatever anyone does to you, happiness is about you and how you react. Somebody can steal all your money, a girl can leave you, a guy can cheat on you, doesn't matter. It's up to you on how you respond to those actions, okay? You guys are still young, and a lot of you guys think you're still grown, but I'm going to tell you what my mom told me. If you're not paying your own bills, have your own house, you're not getting $1 from your parents, you're not grown yet, okay? So that means you got a lot to learn, but you're in the right place. But you got to take advantage of the resources that you have now. Because as soon as you leave college, life will hit you hard. Those bills will come in, those college loans will come in, and everything's going to hit you really, really, really fast because it hit me hard. And a lot of times, again, I was a type where I can do this on my own. I don't need my parents. I don't need these things. I'm just going to go out here and do it. And I fell straight on my face every single time. So there's nothing wrong with being young, and there's nothing wrong with using your parents and your family for help. You just need to continue to use those training wheels until you're ready to be successful. Don't not take advantage of your situations. Use every element that you have that has made you who you are today and how it got you here. Use them to be successful. Don't go the opposite way and say, I don't need those things, I can do it on my own. If that was the case, everyone would do it so easily. It's not so true, okay? So if your parents are helping you, take advantage of that. But remember who was there in your corner when you were trying to be successful. Because I promise you, when I went overseas to go play ball, I had all these friends. I had 15, 20 friends. We go out to the club. We go out to party. It's deep. It's all of us. Me in the front. Me plus 20. Come in the club. All of them. I know all of them. Let's go. As soon as I went overseas, I didn't hear from none of them. Literally, I heard from maybe 1.5. I took 2 people and one and a half. That was it. I didn't hear from anyone. I was over there in Barcelona, Spain, in Pineda de Mar, and I didn't hear from no one. And then it was crazy because I was like, dang, I'm missing my friends. I'm missing out on so much. I was gone for 9.5 months. Came back, people was still doing the same damn thing that they was doing 9 months ago, 10 months ago, not doing nothing different. So right now is not a time to be focused on all the wrong things. You need to stay, whoever's in your corner, always remember, when you didn't have nothing, and there's people that sit around you that want you to be successful, keep those people in your life. Those are lifetime friends. Those are lifetime relationships. It is only when you have success and you have all the great things that you worked hard for, and all these people start coming out the woodwork, and Cousin Pete and all these different people just act like they know you, and they want something from you, or if you're a guy or girl and now people all find you attractive because you have money now, you have a car now. Where were they when you didn't have anything? Where were they when you were busting your butt and down to your last $10 eating ramen noodles and in college not knowing where your money was going to come from? They weren't with you then. So again, hold yourself accountable. Write goals. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is what makes success. Don't forget about the people that were there in your corner, that are there to support you. Do not be afraid to ask for help and to use them, because that's what they're here for. And the last part I'm going to leave you with before I'm done is I need you guys to take this conversation as something that you learned from me and now pass it on to someone else. That is the most important thing and why I am here. Because I want you guys to now take this information and just go to one of your friends and say, hey, dude, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's your dream job? Where do you want to be? Because I promise you, at least half of you guys probably have not asked your friends, like, what is their career job? What do they really want to be in their life? Where are they? Be the light that we wish to see in others. Be successful, be everything that you're supposed to be, and you're going to fail, and you're going to make mistakes, and there's going to be negative situations, and there's going to be a lot of problems that you can't control. But the one thing that you can control is your response. Take what I'm giving you, pass it on to someone else, because you never know about what anybody else is going through. You never know. There could be a person that's smiling in your face or in this classroom right now that's going through some turmoil and drama, and they will never say it. You know, the number one thing people always say to you is, when someone says, hey, how are you doing? First thing you say, I'm good. You don't be like, it's horrible. I just lost everything. People don't do that. They say, I'm good, and they hit you with a smile, and that's it. And right, they could be breaking down inside. So the extra bonus, this will be the last thing I have to say. Give yourself and another person a compliment. A lot of times, every single day, people do not give themselves praise. Positivity. Speak it into existence. You look good today. You did good on that test today. I know that I'm going to be successful. I know that I'm going to make it. Give yourself either a mental or a physical compliment every day. Love yourself, because if you can't love yourself, how can you love anyone else? It's very important. You can't love someone else if you don't love yourself. And you can't understand love until you understand love with yourself. Okay? Spread positivity, motivation, and use it in your everyday life to be successful here at Metropolitan State, outside of school, at home, and it's in life in general. And find your happiness. Because when you find that, nobody else can tell you anything, regardless of what they say negative or anything at all like negative about you. It means nothing, because now you've won. An ignorant person hates a smart mouth. But if you're smart and happy, they can't tell you nothing. Thank you. That's it.